everyone! Happy Tom Ford Tuesday and welcome to Foundation Week. This week is all about the complexion. Foundations, concealers, all of the things. Today I'm focusing in on Tom Ford's foundations and concealers and primers. It's Complexion Week. Why not, right? So since Estée Lauder now owns Tom Ford, I think it's important for us to revisit this topic. I did talk about this video a couple of years ago, and since then a couple of things have changed. So I'm going to share all of the current foundations and concealers. We're going to talk about them, all the details, all the things. Yes, let's hydrate and begin. It's Tom Ford Tuesday, the best day of the week, and I hope you're having a great day and a great week ahead. Okay? We said it, so that's what it's gonna be. All right, let's get into these Tom Ford products. Again, Estée Lauder now owns Tom Ford. I feel like things have changed. Things are getting revamped. They've gotten rid of some products. They've given us some new products. So let's talk about it all, shall we? So what I did was I went direct to Tom Ford. Straight to Tom Ford, and I said, let me see what Tom Ford says he has available. Because I know certain products are being discontinued, I have to only put in my head that if it's not available on Tom Ford, what you're getting from these other retailers are what's left. With that said, I highly recommend that you go online and check the codes that are under your product to see when they were manufactured and when they expire. I'm just going to leave that there for you. Okay, so the great part about our Tom Ford series is that the products I talk about with you today, if you want to see more in-depth, full wear test, you know me. I go above and beyond when it comes to reviews of foundation because I want to be able to give you the most amount of information to help you make an informed decision. So I have dedicated videos to all of these products that we're going to be talking about today, except for one. We'll get into that. But other than that, okay. So let's start off with primer. Currently, these are Tom Ford's priming products. We have one that is going to illuminate, hydrate, look beautiful, all of the things. Another that is going to also hydrate, look beautiful, all of those things, but is more of a matte finish. This is the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Primer, and this one does have an SPF of 25. Of the two primers, this one is a little bit newer, so let's start off with this one. First of all, packaging, A+, outstanding. It's glass, comes with a pump, very sleek, very Tom Ford. A+ on packaging through and through. Allow me to share the texture with you. I'm going to give you just one sort of pump. And here's the texture. It's a thin serum-like texture. And this is something that is very, very lightweight on the skin, but it gives hydration without being overly dewy and heavy. It's a very beautiful product. This has a beautiful finish on the skin. It gives radiance without any forms of glitter or anything. It's just that true, healthy, glowing skin. This is something that you can wear all on its own if you want to. It has that very soft Tom Ford scent. I mean, you have to really to get it. So it is something that dissipates rather quickly. So if you're one that's a little more sensitive to fragrance in your products that are on the face, this one's pretty good. You're not going to mind it at all. Now, Tom Ford describes this as a hydrating face primer that enhances the face architecture. I love that. I love that description. I feel like it's to the point and you get it. The radiance that you get from this primer, it's nothing over the top. It's very beautiful, lit from within, realistic type of luminosity. It's not illuminating type of product that is just so over the top. You're like a Tin Man. It's not. It's very Tom Ford. It's very sophisticated. Now, the glow that you get from the primer, it does last throughout the day. You will see that your skin is nice and glowy. And again, very lightweight, hydrated, and beautifully comfortable. As described, this is a skincare infused priming product. So we love our products that are multifunctional. We get our bang for our buck. We've got skincare and we've got makeup. So we've got hyaluronic acid and oils and ginger extracts that are going to hydrate the skin and plump and have you looking and feeling great. I'll take it. But what I will say is because of its texture, you saw that it was more like a serum. I find myself to be using more of it. I do have combination skin, so I have some parts of my face that are dry, some parts that are normal, and some parts that are oily. This is something I put all over. I don't skimp out. Everybody gets some. And I do find that because of its texture and it being very thin and lightweight, I do find myself using more than what I would think. Usually with priming products, I find a pump to be more than sufficient. With this, I feel like I can surpass 3 pumps. And I feel 3 pumps are generous. And that is after going in with my normal skincare products. I'm not using this as skincare. I'm using this after I've already done my skincare. So that's probably the only complaint I have about the product. So other than that, this is a good priming product. I love that you're getting the skincare, so you're getting hydration and plump skin. And then I also really enjoy the luminosity that it gives. It is a true healthy skin, you look well type of priming product that aids in the longevity of your foundation throughout the day. Let's talk about the Traceless Soft Matte Primer. This one has the packaging like this where you twist it up. It's very minimal, sleek. This is reminding me of the old school Tom Ford. I mean, yeah, I kind of sort of wish I could see my product, but that's okay. I'm not mad. It's okay. So this is said to be a hybrid primer. It's going to reduce shine and extend your makeup for up to 12 hours. Let's touch on the texture. This one, if you're comparing it to the previous, totally different, completely different in texture. This one, it comes off first like a gel. And then as it dries down on the skin, it feels almost powdery. And while it's going to keep the skin matte, it doesn't dry it out. It's still going to give the skin hydration and keep it very comfortable. It's that true hybrid, that Tom Ford matte, that sophisticated matte. Not the dry, dull matte, but the soft matte. Oh yes. It feels so soft. This is going to be targeted for our more oily prone, combo, even normal skin types. It's going to keep your oils at bay. It's going to prime the skin and help with your makeup to last for up to 12 hours. She's sweat and humidity resistant. And as a Florida gal, I have to say I agree with this. Again, it's not a product that's going to leave the skin dull and dry and that very dull looking matte. It's more of that natural soft skin, just smooth. You're not shiny, just smooth. Performance on this is outstanding. Your makeup looks gorgeous. It applies over top smoothly. Everything looks flawless, comfortable on the skin because again, you're not being dried out with the matte aspect. You're getting hydration. It's smooth on the skin. It goes on like a gel, so it's very, very comfortable. Does a great job at extending your makeup wear. Overall, it's a good performing primer that leaves you with that realistic, soft matte, modern matte, the Tom Ford way. Let's get into the category of the concealers. And I do want to share with you one product that I don't have. I have had a couple of you ask me to review this product. If you still want me to, let me know. It's the Shade and Illuminate Radiance Enhancer. This is said to be a glowy color corrector. Heck, it comes in 3 shades. I don't know. I haven't really heard much about it. I've seen it on the Tom Ford site. I've gotten the emails. I haven't really seen much about it other than that. But this is a product that's said to be hydrating. It's a hybrid, complexion correcting peach pigments to minimize discoloration and create a smooth canvas for a soft, light glow. You can wear it alone or you can wear it with your other Shade and Illuminate products. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a Tom Ford girl. I love all things Tom Ford. But this was just a product that I didn't run and get. It didn't speak to me enough to where I felt the need to run and get it. But if you think I should try it, because you never know until you try it, let me know. But anyways, moving on, let's talk about the concealers. We have the Shade and Illuminate concealer and then the Traceless Soft Matte concealer. what differences between the two. Both really beautiful, but let me share details on both. Starting off with the Traceless Soft Matte Concealer. This one is a stick concealer. It's creamy and it gives more of a matte finish to the skin. But again, whenever you hear matte from Tom Ford, it doesn't mean that dull matte. It's that true, healthy, modern matte. This comes in 18 shades. I use the shade Tan, which is 5WO, which is the warm olive. Super creamy, blends beautifully. You can blend this with your finger, you can blend it with a brush, you can blend it with a sponge. It's super easy to work with. Now, they do describe this to have hyaluronic acid and skincare ingredients along with blurring technologies. So it's a infusion of all the things we love, skincare and makeup. This concealer is very comfortable on the under eye. It blends very easily. It's creamy, builds up with coverage without being heavy and cakey on the under eye. I'm going to classify this as medium in coverage. You can keep it sheer, you can build it up, you can kind of play around with it, but you're not going to take it any more than a medium coverage. Another good, solid performing product from Tom Ford. I like the longevity of it. I like the ease of use. I like how creamy it is. For a soft matte product, again, you're not getting the matte that's going to look dry and dull on the under eye. It's just a soft type of product that performs really well. Definitely getting a little bit more when it comes to the Shade and Illuminate concealer. This is a crease-proof illuminating concealer. This comes in 17 shades, and I have Sand, which is 4W1. Packaging on this, so good. And here is what she's, so watch it. See how creamy? Do you see the coverage? Do you see this? Yeah, this is something special. Packaging is just like all of the other Shade and Illuminate. Very structured, very Tom Ford, very sleek. We love that. Biggest claim on this one is it being crease proof. I personally don't think there's such a thing, but what I will say, wait, hear me out, is it really just goes in your lines in a way that it's not emphasized. I think that's the safest way, realistically, of describing this product. For as much coverage as you get with this product, it performs beautifully without looking heavy. This is a beautiful product to wear all on its own, where you can kind of build it up on the under eye for, you know, to conceal the darkness, and then just put a couple of spots and blend with a sponge on your other areas. And it looks very skin-light because you can sheer it out, but having just the right amount of coverage. Another good performing product that you can wear for long periods of time because it performs, it holds up, gives you good coverage. And I mean, again, packaging, hello? Before we get into talking about the Tom Ford foundations, I just want to reiterate to you that on Tom Ford's website, when you go direct, when you go to the source, he's only giving you 2 options. But when I go to Neiman Marcus, Saks, even at the counters, they still have the products that are being said to be discontinued. You can still get the Traceless Soft Matte Foundation and you can still get the Traceless Stick. Okay? But what I'm going to focus in on today are the ones that Tom Ford directly, going to the source, says are the foundations. And they are the Architecture Soft Matte Foundation and the Shade and Illuminate Radiance Foundation. So let's start off with the newer of the two, which is the Architecture Soft Matte Foundation. This is the one that's said to have replaced the Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. This is said to be a 24-hour wearing lightweight soft matte finish foundation. This foundation is available in 40 shades. Now, I, over the years, have always worn 7.7 in Tom Ford, and it's been a good match, but I like that we have 40 shades available. Let's check out texture and consistency with this. There we go. So she's lightweight, she's luxe, she's blurring. She blends seamlessly to give you a soft matte finish on the skin. It is very lightweight. I will totally agree with that. It is nourishing and hydrating. It's got hyaluronic acid, but again, like all of Tom Ford's matte products, they are not your traditional mattes. They are your soft, modern mattes that just are going to keep your shine at bay. This is really good high coverage stuff, I will say that. I kind of have been having a love and not so much love relationship with this foundation. While as it's performing well and stuff, like it'll last, I just find it to, after a while, look like makeup on my skin. And even on the days where I hydrate and I sheer it out and kind of play around with it, because I've had a while to play around with it, I don't know, I still find it to be very much makeup looking over your skin with a little smooth and evenness to it. Certain areas on my complexion when I wear it, it's a little dry. I do find that when I sheer it out a lot, I do a lot better with it, because if not, I do find it to end up looking a little heavy, a little like makeup-y. Packaging is beautiful. It's that frosted glass, very Tom Ford, very structured, very architecture, very architectural, you know. What's fun with these products is you can play around and mix and match. And what I mean by that is you can go in with the Shade and Illuminate Illuminating Primer with the Architecture Soft Matte Foundation and have the most beautiful finish. It's soft matte with just a touch of glow. So gorgeous. Now I shared this on my Instagram where I mixed this with a little bit of lipstick and then blended it on the cheeks as a blush. Yeah, we love our versatile products. I feel that if you are a super oily skin type, you would enjoy the soft matte primer, which is going to hydrate you but keep those oils at bay, along with the Architecture Soft Matte Foundation, because again, they've got hydrating properties but also keep the shine at bay. If you're normal to dry, don't do this. You're not going to be very comfortable. But for the more oily skin types, this is a great combo. Now let's talk about, if you don't know, hi, I'm Mo. And on the Tom Ford Tuesday series, I think I've made it very clear that my absolute favorite Tom Ford foundation is the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance foundation. And this one has the SPF of 50, which is outrageous. Ah! Love the packaging. Comes with a pump. This has a total of 31 shades and I am 7.7 across the board in Tom Ford. This again is a hyaluronic acid skincare infused foundation that's going to hydrate and nourish your skin, so it's going to be plump and supple and very naturally glowy. Again, not a product that is over the top with the glow and the glittery glow. It's that lit from within, you look well, you drink your water kind of glow. Texture and consistency, there you go. Beautiful. Again, medium to full coverage, very lightweight, hydrating, but gives you a nice, natural, healthy finish on the skin. I've been using this foundation for a while, and one thing that I love most about it is it's something that you build up to more coverage, and even though you build it up and build it up to full coverage, it still somehow maintains its skin-like finish and look all day. It is so beautiful on the skin. Anytime I wear and use this foundation, I feel the most confident, comfortable, complimented, all of the good things you want from your foundation. You always want the compliment of your skin looks good versus your makeup looks good. And although I'm sure, you know, a lot of people don't mean anything by that, but if you're a makeup girly, you know. It's second to my most favorite, the stick, which I am so looking forward to them revamping this, but I'm also really nervous about it because this is the best. And I got these right as I saw they were discontinuing, so I've been using them, but yeah, the pickings are getting slim. And I know they're not making any more. So I'll be curious to see what happens with what they deem appropriate to replace it with. I'm sure a lot of us can agree because I know a lot of us love that stick foundation. I am so curious as to what's next for Tom Ford. I feel a lot of products that I look forward to seeing revamped in the line, products that we get additions to. I'm going to put it out there. Bronzers, eyeliners, lip liners, lip products. We need cream shadows, the duos, the one with the cream and then the topper. And then whatever innovative products Estee Lauder puts in the Tom Ford line, let's go. Don't forget, it's foundation, concealer, complexion week. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out all the goodies I've got in store for you for the rest of the week. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Give today's video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.